Here we go. Okay, so the CBC gave bonuses of, let me see here, 100. Oh, sorry. No, it was, I'm conflating two different things. Sorry. Let me just get this up here. Uh, yeah, 156 million since 2015 goes to the CBC. So the CBC, if you're anybody watching is not aware, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, they're a government-funded uh, outlet here in Canada, and they have been for a long time. That I don't understand why we're funding them. I don't see the point in that in any way. It's kind of like you, you know, it's a it's a what's that called? It's a conflict of interest. I think when you get a what's supposed to be a corporation that provides news and broadcasting in general, but they news is a big thing that they do, and they're being funded by the government. So, do you think they're going to bite that hand that feeds them, or are they just going to report anything that the government wants them to say? That's how I would see it. Uh, I'm going to read this article. It's not all that long, so I'll go through. I'll kind of cherry pick a little bit here. But CBC bonuses and raises cost taxpayers 156 million since 2015, according to the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, which obtained the amount through access to information requests. In turn, the CTF is criticizing the federal government for giving the CBC 42 million in the recent fiscal update and pandemic recovery efforts. If the CBC has enough money lying around to hand out millions in bonuses and raises during a pandemic, then taxpayers shouldn't be forced to fork over more money, said Franco Terrazzano, federal director of the CTF, in a statement. The CBC should stop handing out bonuses and raises instead of taking more money from taxpayers. So the CTF says the bonuses to those who received them work out to an average of more than $14,200 per year, while the raises to those who got them work out to an average of more than $1,800 per year. Again, why are we giving raises to a failing broadcast corporation? Very bizarre to me. Obviously, a propaganda arm of the Canadian government, my opinion. So don't strike me for that. And again, like I said, a complete conflict of interest. So the CTF says since the beginning of 2015, the CBC's annual funding from taxpayers has increased by more than 203 million, or 20%, according to its annual reports. And the CBC received more than 1.2 billion from taxpayers in 2021. 1.2 billion for a broadcasting company. Are they not making their own money at all? Probably not. To be honest, if you're watching from the States or anywhere else, you probably never even heard of the CBC. They're kind of a joke in Canada, to be honest. They've got some pretty junk shows on there. I don't know. I don't watch cable TV, right? So I don't really even know what they produce anymore. But I know that it was junk back in the day. So at this point now, I don't see a point to continuously fund them, and I hope any new government that jumps in will you know maybe defund them a little. If we're talking about defunding police and stuff, let's defund the CBC. And any of my Canadian friends watching, I'm sure you'll agree with that.